Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. This one, we've got a coffee porter from Full Circle Brew Company out in Newcastle. And they collab with Gold Box Coffee Roasters to produce a can of Midas Touch, clocking in at 5% ABV. I'm seeing a lot more coffee stouts, porters. They're becoming more commonplace in bottle shops now. It's a style which, for me, I think it's a type of style that divides opinion in a way because some people like their coffee strong, some people like their coffee milky, some people like their coffee weak. And of course, you're putting coffee into these beers and it may not kind of like agree with some. So for me, it's a great style, but I think it will be hit and miss with some. That's my opinion, anyway. What do you care about my opinion? Anyway, the coffee brings the Colombian Aponte honey. Apparently, hops HBC 472. Established in late 2019 and based in Halt's Yard, Newcastle, the brewery has awarded 2020 Best Newcomer by Beers 52. To be honest, I couldn't give a toss about Beers 52. They've been peddling out bloody normal, ordinary beers for too long. Boring, ordinary beers for too long. So that's why I don't do Beers 52. And ranked in the top 10 new breweries in the world by Rate Beer in 2020. So yeah, Full Circle. Big fan of their beers. I mean, they've done some crackers. Lupo is a cracker, for sure. They've done some great stuff. So let's see if this is any good. Let's see if this is any good. So let's crack it open. This was acquired from the Bear and Bottle. Let's get the whiff. Yeah, lovely, gentle coffee note. Nothing too strong, nothing too weak, just right. Just right. So let's pour it out like we do. See what it's all about. So this is a porter, not a stout. Remember that. But sometimes over the years, when you get something kind of like described as a porter, it does cross into stout territory. It does. It's just porter for me is just a Victorian flipping saying from years ago in London. So let's stick it up to the light. That is jet black for me. Oh, the slight shadow through it. The head, spacious, mochaccino. It looks beautiful. Let's get a whiff. And again, ground coffee with a slight vanilla note. Maybe, yeah, slight vanilla note. It smells like your coffee, what you get in your, Costa or Starbucks. I'm gonna go in. Cheers. And again. We get a mild coffee note on the front end. And you do get a slight hoppy character as well. I'm trying to think the type of fruit you're getting because there is a fruit note there, which is quite like disguised by the coffee, but it's just. It's like a fruit skin. I will tell you by the end of the review. Mouthfeel, nice, smooth, quite light, and not too bitter. We've got the IBUs on this. No, we haven't. I haven't got the IBUs on this. It's rather pleasant. It's It's not strong, like I say, it's not weak. It's just the right balance of coffee. And that note for me, which I thought was a fruit note, a slight sweet note within the beer, for me is a hint, just a slight hint of honey for me drawn into it. Um, what do I think? Well, it's easy drinking. It's certainly easy drinking, and it's not as when I look at coffee in beer, I'm thinking of bitterness, coffee bitterness, bitter, coffee bean bitterness. You're not getting that in this. You're getting a slight dry feel. You're getting the coffee, a slight roastness there for sure. The mouthfeel is very easy drinking. So the beer is okay. It's easy drinking. It's not one I will resonate to again, but it is pleasant stuff. And for me, that's good enough really, because like I say, with coffee porters and coffee stouts, you can really kind of over egg it with the coffee and that. But overall, I have to say it's doing what it says on the can. Really, it's a coffee porter, and that is exactly what you're getting. No bells or whistles. It's just what it is. And you know, if you didn't like coffee, you wouldn't have bought it in the first place, would you? Why be a tea porter next? Cat's looking at me. What about a tea porter? That might be an idea. Earl Grey porter. Right, full brewery, full circle brewery, should I say? Collab with Gold Box and Midas Touch. Yeah, it gets a thumbs up. It's doing what it's doing. It's doing what it's doing. It's doing what it's doing on the can. That's what I'm saying. So I'm a little bit pickled now. Time to knock on the head and go and fry myself up a mess in a frying pan somewhere. And see all of you again. Also, thank you very much for everybody who's been watching. And thank you to all the other beer reviewers and everybody. And so I make an acceptance speech. I'd like to thank all the beer reviewers out there for watching me, and I'd like to thank everybody out there for watching me, and I'd like to thank everybody out there for commenting on me. Yeah, so see you all in my next one. Bib bib.